Hello everybody, today is the first of the user-submitted Rerune Retune RTA videos. So what this is going to be is I will look at an account, I will then give like a general idea of how well I think it's currently runed. Then I will identify a team that I think would work best on the account based on what I know of the current meta. I will attempt to build that team and then we will play it and see how it performs. So I will give you the stats of this player right now. So this is PeecHzZ. Kind of picked him because honestly, I thought it would be one of the easier ones for me to do because he has a box like kind of similar to mine, like a way that I currently play. I believe his highest rank is C3, around 4,300 rank. It looks like he has pretty good runes. We're gonna find out whether that's true. Based on just what I know about his account, we're probably going to run heavily Heigang influenced. He does, however, have Maximilian. If you have Maxi or Benedict and you are really close to G1, I'm more likely to help you because of the season we're in. Again, I'm not gonna be playing your wings to get you G1. I will simply help you get a team and try to get control of your destiny before the end of this season. And so because he has Maximilian, and I obviously play Maximilian, I think this will be a good account to start with. So we're gonna get right into swap. We're gonna do everything in swap. So I'm not even gonna look at the actual account. We're gonna do pure swap for the first little bit. And then once I have it all, like all the team tuned up and we've looked, because thing is I don't want to flip back and forth looking at like their rune efficiency on a given monster. You know, like basically, and like we can check out speed tunings and all that interesting stuff in swap much easier than trying to do it in the base. Generally, whenever I look in swap, I generally sort by speed. And then that way I can take a look at their efficiency. So for instance, this 339 Ethna, remember she's like a 219 base, so that's like a plus, or sorry, she's a 119 base, so it's a plus 216 Ethna, which is like okay, 110 efficiency. This is pretty good. Honestly, for a C3, like I personally think the cutoff for average efficiency for like your like top 10 units should be like minimum like 107, 108-ish for G1. Like if you have a good team, like where like your boosters can be lower efficiency, that seems like that's pretty reasonable. But like overall, I think that 108-ish barrier is where you want to be looking for your average rune efficiency. So for instance, you'll notice he has 112 efficiency on Wedget. The Kabbil is low efficiency, that's expected. Escher, I actually think needs to be higher efficiency than 105. Like Escher is in fact a bruiser, even though he's a fast bruiser. He has Wind Robo on Swift. That seems fine. Pretty good efficiency, 104 though. That means that it's a go first kind of a unit. Let's check it out real quick. It is on Swift Endure. Oh, Swift Broken, which is like kind of mediocre. I personally don't like. I am a big believer in Will on Swift because I don't like having to ban Leo every game. Chiwu. Pretty fast-ish. I mean, actually, it's not even that fast. 310, low efficiency, basically unusable. Maybe as a counter pick in certain specific situations, but that's pretty bad. Slow Sonya, bad efficiency also. So Sonya, actually, it's kind of fine. Honestly, the problem is this is only a counter pick into non-Swift teams, right? Like, so this is a I'm gonna kill violent units with it kind of Sonya. Which is fine, like that's acceptable. I still hate low efficiency even on Swift units, but I know that really you're searching for max damage, so whatever. Zima, kind of good efficiency, but also Swift. I don't like Swift Zima at all. I see no point in Swift Zima. It's either Despair or Violent for me. Because he doesn't do any kind of fixing, right? Like, so if they leave you, if you pick two strippers, one of them Zima, and you strip them with Swift Zima and don't have a Swift follow-up behind it, you are doing nothing. It's just, you're kind of losing. Miles, I don't really care about, but this is also super low efficiency for a Miles. Miles literally requires no stats except for efficiency, which means this was probably hand rune to look good, and it's not actually very good. Surprisingly. Like, it's pretty tanky, but yeah, there must be some like really bad runes on it, actually. Yeah, like for instance, this rune is garb, like pretty much garbage. Because this is like a, yeah, it's like a low triple speed with no rolls into HP or attack percent, and also has no innate, so it's just, It's not good efficiency, but other than that, it's like probably fine. I mean, it does look pretty tanky though. More probably Despair. So Despair will, but unusable, like 96 efficiency for a bruiser, not good. Cigar, bad efficiency. Hey Gang, pretty good efficiency, but he's also pretty easy to get good builds on. Like again, tanky, pretty good base stats. Accuracy, like I think he might be missing out on accuracy on a lot of these in places where he really, really wants it, actually. Whatever, doesn't matter. Maxi, again, low efficiency. So he's using it in a, it's kind of like a mid sort of a build. Like it's fine. Oh, it's got really low defense though. Okay. Yeah, so mostly the only issues I'm really seeing, like the speeds are mostly fine. So he has a couple good top sets. So he's running at like 270s on top sets right now in his current builds. And then he rapidly goes downhill. So it looks like, and I'm assuming it's a he, the name is PeecHzZ. So maybe it's a she and I just don't know. But, so overall looks like their top sets are pretty okay. And their rune depth is kind of bad because like to be G1, you probably want to be able to hit maybe like 5 or 6 actually tuned units minimum. And you'll notice like, just as a general idea, right? He has this Miles on 276, but it doesn't matter. The speed on Miles doesn't matter because of how his passive works. And then he has 1 unit on 274, but basically 0 efficiency. And then so he has 2 runed units, basically more in Cigar, and then everything else drops off a cliff after it. Like you're getting in like the 260s, which is 260 is fine. You can win on 260, but the fact that none of these things are runed sort of appropriately after that is hopefully we don't run into rune depth issues. Like it looks like he's probably surviving off of Wedge It like pretty hard, and that may be an option. I'm going to try to build a CC Cleave first, and if we can't do it, we might move into a Wedge It, like a Wedge It Hey Gang Bruiser kind of a thing instead. But let's try to build the CC Cleave first. I set up the core team kind of how I was expecting to do it. So in this case, it's going to be a Hey Gang first mover followed by a Chung Pung followed by a Maximilian. Well, actually first mover. So, okay, I'll break it down slightly. So his violent runes are much slower as a general kind of setup than his swift runes. So this is a swift focused kind of rune efficiency. And so what that means is that his Escher, there is no way I can tune his team to his fastest Escher. And in fact, the fastest Escher I can to tune it to this team, which is a speed tuned team and is about as good as I can get, it is not possible to go higher than like say like a 325 Escher, which is nothing worthwhile to tune to. Like why would you even, it's fine, but it's like why tune it to that, especially considering this he can build a 322 Wedge It. So we get a lot less damage, but we do get Wedge It, right? So we have like more defensiveness, we have a little bit more turn cycling. So I decided I'm going to use, because he only has 4 LD5s, and we're going to use all 3 of them. The weird one here is going to be Lucifer. So we'll go through the speed tuning. So we have a fairly low efficiency Hey Gang, 104 efficiency, and pretty low accuracy in fact. So I actually need to check and make sure that it's possible for him to get like even to 80 accuracy. So he needs a triple roll like S2 accuracy artifact. So we'll see if he has that. I don't know if he does yet. We may have to redo this if not. His Chung Pung, perfectly fine, 109 efficiency, has max accuracy for more additionals. Maximilian, 61 accuracy, that's actually fine. Usually that's fine. You want closer to max with Maximilian, but in this case, that'll be good enough. As I mentioned, the Wedge It, which is the first mover, 322 speed, fantastic. And then the thing we're gonna try is, I'm actually gonna build a Swift Blade Lucifer. And the idea is there's 2 different turn orders that come out of this. If they've conceded speed to us, so we're going first. Theoretically, if we need it, we have Wedge It. if we have to go fast, we have Wedge It. I'm gonna pick another threat. I need to still rune up another threat tuned to this as well. But if we're contesting speed at all, we can go Wedge It. Our first mover is Hey Gang, he strips. And then depending on what they ban, if they ban Hey Gang, then we have Chung Pong to strip. If they ban Chung Pong, we have Wedge It to strip. In either case, if they ban Maximilian, then we're going to strip with Hey Gang into an armor break with Chung Pong. Or actually, no, I take that back. Because of how Lucifer works, what we're actually going to do is we're going to strip with Hey Gang, full reset with Chung Pong, and then probably S1 with Lucifer to get that boost. And then on the next go round, we will S2 with Chung Pong into the AE with Lucifer. And hopefully that's enough to kill them because we are AEing a lot. If they give us Maxi, then it's going to be Hey Gang, Chung Pong, Maxi. Basically, they're going to get armor broken and sort of AE'd no matter what their build is. And then if we're not being speed contested, we will have all of this plus some other threat, which I still need to figure out. But anyway, this is the core build that I'm trying to use all of his LD5s for. Hopefully it works and he gets to have a fun time. I don't know if the Lucifer will work. I've literally never played it in any team, so we will get to try it out. I runed up a few extra counter picks now. The thing that happens whenever you draft early Chung Pong is that a lot of the counter picks for that team end up being fire. So you're going to see a lot of Juno, you're going to see a lot of Rakunis, you're going to see all that kind of stuff. So what I did is I did one of my favorite things that I don't see too many people do, but I really enjoy against that kind of team, which is a Barbara, usually a Swift Barbara. This one is actually using a completely ungrinded rune right now, which we're going to fix once we get in and start runing. So it actually can gain up to 4 speed. 3 or 4 speed will be fine. If it gains 4, it goes up to 265. And that actually is a better tuning because then it can armor break in front of the Lucifer. So like for instance, if they ban Maxi and we get Hey Gang Chung Pong and we're not running Wedge It, we'll actually be able to Hey Gang strip into Chung Pong pushback into skill 2 Barbara to an armor break into a Lucifer S1. Which will do a pretty good amount more damage, obviously. And then kind of sets us up for the follow-up. And then the other counter picks, I don't going to see myself picking them too much, but we runed up a Feng Yan because it goes really well with Wedge It. So like if we end up having to play like a weird bruiser game, we can bring Wedge It Feng Yan because he's obviously going to take advantage of the turn cycling really well, add more buffs for Wedge It, all that kind of stuff. Also, Josephine is a really, really good unit with Hey Gang. And so we're going to be abusing her potentially into certain types of teams. There's a lot of teams where Hey Gang and Josephine are basically both force bans, which means that they either give you both or you just sort of they just have to deal with it. And also she's basically color agnostic because of her auto crit skill 1. And then that's also the philosophy behind Miles. Also pairs really well with Wedge It and also basically doesn't care what element he's fighting. He's just a busted unit and Wedge It is insane. We may have to add more units in here. The main thing is I really like having a good core philosophy, spending all my good runes on it, and then take it out for like a test drive, like 10 games, and then eventually I'll find a situation that it's like, oh, it just didn't pop in there, right? Not when I was initially runing it. And then because I haven't spent all the rest of my runes, it gives me some amount of room to actually try to rune up counters to these common situations that pop up. There's nothing wrong with losing games in search of a better answer for why you've lost those games. It's a learning experience. Like the key is that you need to have a good starting point, but then leave yourself room to grow. All right, so after taking a look at it, I needed another couple units just to sort of cover some rough edges. Like for instance, needed a 3rd stripper in case we get one of these stolen and we don't want to pivot bruiser. So I runed up a Swift Wind Robo. And in addition, I also made an Escher. It's kind of a slower Escher so that this is tuned appropriately, but in certain cases it might be worth drafting over Hey Gang just for the direct healing. So I also runed up an Escher. All right, sorry, I swapped up an Escher. But anyway, so let's get this out into the wild. So we have these all runed up now. I'm gonna show you how they're runed. So here we have Hey Gang, 271, Initiator. I'll go through the artifacts really quick as well. I guess I'll do it in this menu. So artifacts. This guy, again, on Violent Will. Artifacts, additionals, mediocre. His additionals are not too good. Hey gang, here's Maxi. Stats, Violent Will, additionals, pretty normal. I went accuracy here. He needs more additionals, but that's the common theme on this one in general. Hey gang. Here, speed, etc. Swift Will, and just accuracy, recovery. It's pretty normal stuff. Lucifer on Swift Will, crit damage build. So this is actually tuned as a follow-up into our armor breaks. Should be fine, hopefully. I don't know if we'll actually get to play with them, but we're gonna try it. I think it would be really cool if it works. Barbara, not on Will, unfortunately couldn't to get the stats I needed. She's tuned as a follow-up also to the armor breaks, mostly as like a Juno killer. Fing Yen, hopefully we won't have to draft him much, but he's like a slow counter. Goes well with Wedget. Josephine, kind of low on hit points, but it's fine. Just standard crit damage accuracy build. She has artifacts to give her a little bit more accuracy. On S2, Miles, same deal. Stats build, accuracy a little bit. Escher, he seems slow and he is, but that's because this is the speed I have to go to tune to 271. So there's Escher. Additionals also. And then finally, the last unit I actually ruined is a 300 speed Swift Robo. We're not going to use him much, mostly as a oops, I lost my some of my other strippers, and so I need to have another one. That's mostly what he's there for. It's going to be just these ones on the top row. We may draft Raccoon if we really need to. I didn't ruin anything below this, so we're gonna mostly stay away from it. We do have this Leo that we're probably gonna be picking at least somewhat. I doubt we're gonna do Antares, but we might. Yeah, pretty much. A lot of the stuff isn't ruined anymore because we stole runes from it. There is a Zima in here, which is funny. Actually, that's another backup stripper if we really need one. All right, well, anyway, let's get into it. As I said, the first pick is going to be Hey Gang. Second pick is typically going to be Chung Pong. We can wait out on Maxi. We don't have to draft him early. Most people aren't going to have Maxi, so like right now he's not really racing us for speed. Although with more, we may have to last pick a speed unit. If this is another fast unit, we're actually going to pick Maxi and Wedget. If it's slow, I may draft Maxi and... Okay, so it's another speed unit. So we're going to go ahead and bring Wedget because we're going to have to race this guy potentially. See here, he brought an accelerator. That's fine. So we're actually going to ban the accelerator because that way he has to strip into... We either go first or he has to strip into Hey Gang is how it works. Let's actually just try to cleave this guy. I want to see if it works. Okay, so he bans Hey Gang because he knows about the whole strip situation. So the one issue now is that Moore is actually going to be able to do some kind of shenanigans to us, but we are going to have 3 buffs, so he's going to have to strip really, really nicely to actually get us. So this is here. Let's test and oh, it's actually Swift Moore and it's really fast. That is crazy, actually. That's actually really unfortunate the way that ended up working out. But it might be okay, actually. Oh, well, I mean, we kind of sacked him a little bit right there because we are going to get to hit him with this. So let's see how this actually works. That didn't do super well, but it's I think we still win off the back of that. Maybe. Oh, he's going to get the bomb, but we will get the heal, so. Oh, he gets a full bomb. That's nice. Interesting. Okay, so this guy didn't work as well as I hoped he would, but I mean, honestly, he kind of did some work, so. As long as, so these are all pretty tanky, so as long as we don't die to this, we actually potentially are okay. Oh, never mind. I think we're dead. GG. Huh. So we got outsped because of the 33 lead. So maybe I should have banned, hold on. What did I ban? Let's take a look. So I banned the booster. Maybe I should have banned the 33. I honestly wasn't expecting a Swift more though, so I guess that's becoming kind of popular now. So we'll just take that L and we'll think about it more on the next one if we see it again. So this is the downside to running Hey Gang here. Or not Hey Gang, Wedget. I keep saying Wedget whenever I'm in Hey Gang. So he goes PeecHzZ, which makes me think slow unit. He's still drafting a little bit weird here. So we can go, actually let's go Barbara. I think if this is like, if this is anything other than a Verd, like if this is the only potential speed unit, okay, this might be a Swift Verd, but it also might not be. So he's going here. I think I'm actually gonna draft Lucifer into this. And then ban Vertihill. We could also go Feng Yan and ban PeecHzZ. There's a few things we could do here. Also, I don't know if he's gonna ban Wedget. So actually, let's do this. Let's ban the Verd. We could also ban this. It depends if we think he's banning Hey Gang, because we could also do this, right? Like this. If he's not on Swift, this is kind of fine. Actually, let's try this. Okay, so he gives us the whole thing. So if this is a Swift Verd or a Swift Cigar, it's going to be a little hard. If it's not Swift, I think we just win. Because the combo of Chung Peng plus Barbara is going to kill the PeecHzZ right off the bat, and everything else should be CC'd in one capacity or another. But there seems to be a lot of trick Swift units right now, so this might be a Swift Verd, and then we just have issues, because 2 units are going to be... Okay, so it's not. That's nice. So let's do this. So we did glance the Verd, which is super good. Okay, this guy isn't revenging, which is very nice. So actually, we're going to do this to steal attack bar. And then we're going to go, okay, GG. Barbara's pretty good. So I'm not sure, I'm not really sure about the Wedget. I actually kind of like Escher a little bit more. Because they have to, the problem is people can fear, like, people don't fear Wedget in the same way they fear Escher with regards to speed contests. Even like a really fast Wedget, because this one's like 322, which is like pretty nice. Just like, it doesn't outspeed like an Ethna, you know? Okay, so this is that SWC shenanigans. So let's go here and let's go Wedget as well. So he has to bring a speed lead now. Oh, he has a speed lead, sorry, yes, Chandra. Which is fine. But right now we're on full will and he doesn't have very much going on. Okay, so he goes Verd. So we can actually ban speed lead or we can ban Sekhmet and it's not really that big a deal. Like even if he boosts here, like basically if I ban Chandra, okay, he's going wild. So he's going turn 2, which means he's probably gonna give us speed. So I'm actually gonna ban Chandra. And then we're going to try to kill him with the other stuff. So this could be, actually, should I try to cleave him? Actually, I really want to. I want it to work. So we're gonna play around a little bit. I think based on this, I was gonna say, I think he gives us Wedget based on the speed of these units. Like whenever you pivot into this turn 2 kind of a thing like this, it very heavily implies that you're giving me my first turn, which means that I can trust my accelerator to be the one that I get to keep. So what we're really hoping for here is actually a stun on Leica. That would be very nice. Okay, so we didn't get anything, pretty much. That's actually really unfortunate. I should have pushed all this back, honestly. Okay, so that was just my mistake. I messed up. I think we're dead now. I should have pushed this back and just taken the fact that the Charlotte was going to do stuff. But missing that strip was really, really unfortunate. Yeah, GG. Like almost any of those other units, like I think in some ways that were the Lucifer, actually the Lucifer did really good damage though. Like the thing that's actually betraying us is the Wedget mostly. I'm not getting, it doesn't actually turn cycle enough for me to care too much. Maybe I should have went Barbara instead there. Because if I'd went Barbara, we would have killed something. Like the Leica would have died, or the, like, something would have been dead. Where, to be fair, we've missed armor breaks on 2 different units, which is like really, really unfortunate. So let's actually try this. So he's going potentially kind of slow right now. Like he's already pivoting slow, which means we can possibly leave in more depending on what he does, but we're probably gonna actually ban them more. Probably banning more, and then we're gonna counterpick whatever this last thing is and leave it in. Like this could be, this is like Barbara now, right? Like we don't, he probably, I don't know if he'll give us Barbara, but I'm going to, okay, so this is perfectly fine. So we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this, and then the reason I did this is because I'm hoping that he bans one of these 3 and gives us Hagang. And then the problem is that more can mess up your tuning, even if you have like even if you have Hagang, because he like randomly strips, and I don't really like dealing with that RNG. So I really felt like he wasn't going to ban Hagang. So we get this, we hopefully get all that. Okay, so this is pretty standard kind of stuff. This is how the team is supposed to work on the regular. I mean, we don't need that much, we don't typically need that much stun, but like for instance, this Juno should just die perfectly fine. We go here, kill this. Nice. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. That's the typical setup we want to see whenever they don't race us for speed. So I feel like our current failing is mostly in the speed contest, and I think it's actually due to the weakness of Wedget as a setup for this type of team. I may try drafting Escher over the Wedget, actually. So Laura players hate Hagang. It's an okay Douglas, kind of like it. Okay, so he's doing some weird stuff. So we're actually going to go, we are going to go Wedget again. Wedget and, what else we do here? Actually, let's use the double LDs to make him fear us slightly. And then I may ban, if he doesn't bring another speed lead, I may bring Wind Robo here actually, so that we have a second Swift unit. I could also go Escher, and then just have accelerators. Okay, so he went double speed lead, so he is going to be drafting into... Okay, so I don't really like... So I can ban the 30-3, bring Escher now, and then he probably bans Maximilian, most likely. Now I'm going to race him on speed. So he has a 24 and a high-speed unit, but it doesn't accelerate him at all. So I'm actually going to bring this guy. Okay, so he did decide he wanted to race. So he's going to have a decent bit of buffs. He may be on Swift more. If it's a violent Laura, we might be okay. If it's Swift, again, it doesn't accelerate, so it's not the craziest. And we might just be faster. Yeah, so we're actually faster. So Laura is going to be a really bad setup here, actually, because we get a ton of ATB. Let's go ahead and do this so he doesn't desync anyone just on accident. Okay, GG, pretty typical. So that's just an outspeed. And in this case, I guess he was running Violent Laura, but it wouldn't have mattered anyway. The reason why Swift Laura would have been pretty good there is because the Wind Robo wouldn't have been able to strip reliably. But luckily, it kind of worked out, so. All right, let's go here. Again, Hagang first, then we sort of start counterpicking this. The typical thing is to go, so here he steals Chung Pong, so we have to kind of like, we have to bring another stripper, which is unfortunate, but that's how it is. The nice thing is that Hagang's really good in general. So also, this is potential like Leo, Feng Yan territory. Okay, so he's going more fire, which is kind of okay. So we're actually gonna go Barbara here and wedge it. So we have double speed lead, double, like we can theoretically have a double accelerator. I wanna see what he decides to do. He needs to bring another speed lead, and if he brings another speed lead, we're gonna ban Sekhmet. Like this would need to be, I think this would kind of need to be a Chiwu, but then he has to also ban Haegang. So it's like kind of mediocre. It becomes a speed contest almost no matter what he does. Unless this is the Swift Moore guy, but I don't think this was Swift Moore guy. So we can ban speed here. Can we? Actually, let's ban this. Okay, so he decided he really wanted to test his luck with the Haegang, which is fine. So the reason why the Sekhmet, or I banned the Sekhmet versus the speed lead is because if he, like for instance, if he had banned Haegang and then reset Maxi, we have like almost no juice, or you know, or like the Sekhmet's actually really disruptive. So this is good, nice anti-crit here, which is like super good. We'll see if he's not gonna be able to push anything back, which is nice. So this is just to get some stuns on, that's nice. Hilarious, he actually got a crit. I mean, he has a 25% chance to crit, so it's not like that crazy, but okay. That was a nice crit through whatever. Let's see if he gets this one too. If the Chung Pong procs, we're gonna have a bad time. Stun, oh my god. We're busted. Let's see if we can push this, just so it can't proc and mess with us. Nice. I'm actually pushing this, okay. The reason it ended up not working, but I was actually gonna push it back so that I could try to heal block it with Maxi on that next turn. That was the hope anyway. Because like that was the only unit, theoretically it could have soloed us if it got lucky enough with procs. Because like you just healing that much per every other turn is really nice. Look, we got a cat tail, just chilling. Same deal, Haegang. I want to cleave more, okay, so he's going fast. So I'm gonna do this, and then we're actually gonna pick Leo Fengyan. Or, yeah, we're gonna do, actually, no, not Leo Fengyan. We're gonna go, yeah, let's do Leo Fengyan. Let's go. Because he's like on high speed, right? So we're gonna give him Triton and Wunsa, is what we're gonna do. Okay, so he's trying to, I still think this is better. Yeah, okay, so he's gonna have Belenus, but he doesn't have a Seema. I don't think he gets to kill us exactly. This will be a little bit rough. He's gonna do some really good damage. Let's see if Fengyan can do it though. So maybe I should have vertiheld there actually. Okay, he didn't even hit that hard, which is kind of nice. Who's he gonna kill? Probably Chung Pong. Oh, so he's gonna try to kill that. Okay, I see it. Because we won't get any heal out of it. Okay, GG. Okay, that was nice. So I should have banned Triton maybe? Huh. I didn't have a good answer to that. Actually, let's think about it real quick. So I think it was pretty clear he was banning. I think it was clear that he was banning Haegang after pick 3-4. So I had two options. So that should have been either a triple revenge Verd, or do we have Nemesis Cassandra? We do have a Nim Cassandra. So actually I could have Nim Cassandra or Douglas. That should have been a counter pick to force him to give us Wedget. So that was just a misban. So that actually should have been Nemesis Cassandra ban Triton, I think, instead of Fengyan, or Triple Revenge Verd, which I don't know if he has. Apparently he's too honorable for that. Okay, so Miles, so we're looking at some speed stuff. It's not that scary yet. Okay, so he is going fast units, so we're gonna have to race him, so we're gonna go Wedget. And we're also going to go Leo, because that turns off Miles as a unit. So if I ban this, are we good? Yeah. So we ban the Oliver. Hopefully we can reset the Belenus. We're going to be low damage. This is another reason I don't really like Wedge It in a lot of ways for this type of team. Because, let's see how fragile this is. Oh, it's actually pretty tanky. Nice. Hopefully we get some pushbacks on these guys. We didn't get the cooldown on this, and he did, and we didn't even reset this, so he can potentially armor break us or something. Stun, maybe? Oh, nice. So, luckily we're all nice and glanced, or he's all nice and glanced up. And that thing's never going to do damage. So if we can kill Belenus before he breaks out of all this, we're going to be pretty good. He's just getting resisted all over the place. I wonder if that's violent. He's going to get one more chance to reset the Wedge It though. It's like he doesn't have any accuracy. It's really funny. How many Sekhmet resists is that in a row? That's crazy. Poor guy. I like his 0 accuracy Sekhmet. See, does it resist again? Oh, he got it this time. Nice, GG. That was like high luck for me. Again, I don't know if, maybe Leo wasn't the pick there. It ended up working out, but it seems like everyone's got these slow Belenuses at this rating. It's kind of odd. Got some G-boys. What's he doing down here? I do think I'm bringing not enough big threats though. So maybe I just need to be drafting more threats. Okay, so he takes the Wedge It, that's fine. We're gonna do this. I think that means we're going to have to bring the Escher. Luckily, it is tuned, so. So he's got, he's on double speed lead now, so we bring the Escher. That's nice. He's doing that. And then this is going to be, again, he doesn't actually have too much sauce here. So we can Leo ban this, and then he's just got not very much juice, right? We just ban this. Because even if he pushes this, it's like whatever. Like, so he's going to be able to reset Maxi, but he can't, assuming he gives this Leo, he's not going to be able to reset both of these, right? He can only reset Maxi or Chungpung, so he's going to lose out on something, right? And he may even be off Swift, which is kind of nice. Or sorry, not off Swift. He may be off Will on one of these two units. So let's go here actually to force him. So he's going to reset probably Maxi is my guess. Probably Maxi. Yeah, if he biffs it, he just dies. He didn't biff it, that's cool. Let's just go here. Ah, missed the... I don't think I mean, he already loses all these buffs, and he's probably not going to S3, but maybe he will. If he's smart, he S2s Chungpung. Yeah, that was, I don't think that's correct. Because what he needed to do there is, if he desynced my Chungpung and Haegang, like he would have, actually, let's get rid of the Wedge It. He's pretty tanky. Nice stun. He has S2 now, but luckily this thing we glanced this, which is kind of nice. Oh, did we reset it? It's crazy. fix this. Man, if we had procced right there, that would have been so awesome. He has S2 now, but is he... Oh, he actually lands a good amount on Maxi, unfortunately. But we got it through the... If he kills here, we're... Oh, he got it. No. Okay, well. I think, honestly, I think Leo kind of wins this, though. Hilariously. Man, it's so tanky. I think this guy's normally like G2. So this is a little bit rough. Let's try to stop this. He has reset, I think. He's trying not to let Leo get into it. He really wants to reset it before it goes off. That's perfect. Oh, no. The glancing was too good. Yeah, I think this guy's normally like G2. So it's kind of... Or maybe I just don't know. Maybe it's just I see people in his guild that are G2 all the time. Guess we'll have to see. Okay, pretty standard. Could I have Leo Lucid there? That would have been actually really funny. Oh, you know what? That's actually really funny. I can Leo Lucifer like random people. And then I can Leo last pick. The thing is, if when you see Lucifer, they expect Leo. So it's kind of... It's actually really funny. And if they give me Leo Lucy, I get to go first. Wow, that's actually crazy. So he's picking this specifically because of the Leo pick, right? So... Let's go here, ban the bird. I think I didn't need to ban the bird, though, because he's giving me Hey Gang 100%. Oh, never mind. I am wrong. I'm not right. That's funny. So it's all going to depend how much stuff we strip with Chung Pung. So this is going to be a Does Chung Pung Perform game. The Verd pickers are scared of Hey Gang, by the way. Very scared of Hey Gang. Like if they late pick Verd, it almost signals the fact that they're planning on banning Hey Gang. Can we get it? Whew. Spicy. So we didn't get the armor break on that one. That was really fun. It actually worked. Nice. It doesn't boost enough to like cycle with it is the only problem. Okay, so this will be one for the books here. We potentially, oh, I see. That's interesting. It's kind of drafting like I do. So we bring Wedget. Nice. The question is he going to be on Swift? Because we have Swift. Okay, so that's pretty good. We're on 2 speeds, yeah. So if I ban this, we're on equal footing. If I just ban this, he has strips into that. He gets to go first. If I ban this, he doesn't outspeed us. Well, he might. So if I do this, he gets to outspeed 1 unit. Let's actually ban this so that he doesn't have a general accelerator. So now he has to choose between Escher or Wind Robo with the Ethna. One downside is that Hagang messes up Chung Pung pretty bad. So, oh, he is kind of... He's not screwed, but it's not going to be great. Let's actually go here. I think this... Hold on. What is going on here? Okay. We procced a lot. That's nice. And his Ongyoki doesn't hit for very much. That's funny. So it was like a violent Ethna, which is a little wild. But so far it's working pretty good. We're kind of climbing. Oh, same guy. Does he first pick the Hagang again? Yeah. You want to try something different? Let's try something different. We're going to do something different. Okay. So we can't fire Rerune, but we can go like, can we Leo Lucium? We can Leo Lucium. So if we do this, he has to. This is scary. This is also scary. Let's get rid of the attack buff, just on the off chance. Okay, so. We might be okay. We might be okay. Let's just bring defense lead for Feng Yan and see if we can solo him. So if we kill the Ongyoki, we just win. Ah, come on. Oh, that's really good. Triple stun. Whew. Ooh, lad. Nice proc. Okay, Maxi dies here, right? We are going to get a pretty big heal here, though. Got resisted. That's nice. That's unfortunate. That triple stun was pretty bad. Can I... Maybe I should have just hit this one time. Does he have a strip again yet? Okay, so now's where the beans are made, as we say. Oh, are you kidding me right now? He can't go. Yeah, he has to push, right? Man, the additional is just wild. I mean, it's like whatever, but it's still annoying, right? Now he can push. Proc, please. I deserve a proc, by the way. I actually do deserve a proc. Like, this guy procced like 3 times in a row. Alright, well, it's too bad. I forgot to mark down what we started at. I guess I can look back. So look back at the end. That guy's annoying because he takes the Hagang first. The Hagang first pick's crazy. Okay, we're gonna show the early Barbara because, okay, so we're gonna ban that. Almost like, we're like 100% banning that. We could also Lucifer him now, right? Because I feel like he's going to know this and have to ban... yeah, let's Lucifer him. Okay. Pretty typical. We can go attack lead, actually, for water to make Barbara hit even harder. If it's a Swift Verd, this will be kind of weird, but I don't think it's going to be a Swift Verd. Neither of us have a speed lead. That's fine. Oh, he gets to go first. That's fine. Does he try to sleep the Barbara? It'd be crazy. He boosts Verd? Does he boost Kinky to try to hit this? I don't know what he's going to do here. Super good. Thank you. So we're going to do the pushback. I need some room to work. We do need to... let's try to get rid of this guy. Okay. Does he fear the Chungus? I doubt it. Okay. Does this despair? Weird despair. That's fine. Okay, so he's gonna dehorse this, but it's not really a big deal. We love crit damage Barbara, by the way. Taking out some pretty high up people. But yeah, I think early Barbara is pretty good. It's just really nice because they think they counter that Leo. Hey, it's Inferno. Nice. He's probably streaming right now. I don't even know what he plays usually because I'm a jerk. I need to go watch him more actually. Oh, by the way, we'll plug him right here. Everybody should go watch Inferno. Guy's a machine. It's a behemoth. Okay, because he took that second strip, we're going to have to go with Robo. Robo into double, like a wind-water combo like this is pretty good. It means he's going to probably pick Fire, which means we can then pick Barbara later. So we're going to probably pick Barbara and... do we pick Lucifer? Lucifer without an armor break is a little bit bad, but if he picks enough wind-water, we might be fine. Okay, so we go Barbara, and then we go... Let's go Barbara. And then so we have an armor break both ways. We have a way to snipe units, and also if he gives us Maxi, we can set up for some stuff. So we're probably banning Verd at this point because we should outspeed one way or the other. Like either Robo gets through, in which case we have a Swift plus a speed lead, or his strip goes into our stuff. Okay, I don't really care too much about that. I mean, that's bad, but it's like an afterthought compared to the rest of the stuff we have to deal with. Like, I'm hoping he gives us Maxi, actually. I think this was a panic pick, personally. Okay. So we are going to get to Cleave. Basically, his whole team, is my guess, is what we're going to get to do. Going to depend a little bit on how fast they are, I guess, but... let's go ahead and just go for stuns, essentially, here. Okay, so we did not get the, we didn't get armor break on Praha, which is pretty unfortunate actually. Because he's gonna, okay, so these cleanses are actually helping me a lot though. So, because we can push this back. And then anti-heal, which is nice. We killed this, we just need to make sure that's dead. We're just gonna go for this now. Like, this thing is not that scary. Actually, we'll push back with Hey Gang, but we're just gonna kill this because we do a lot of damage. And if he cleanses this, we get more attack bar, which is really nice. And he's not gonna cleanse himself. Actually, he's gonna cleanse this, but it's dead. Nice. Lucifer's kind of fun. Why don't I have a Lucifer? All right. We need to start a petition to give me Lucifer, because he's really fun. I mean, I guess technically, I've always wanted to use Ball like that, but I feel like he's just not as good. But maybe I need to give him another try. I tried him as like a really swift unit on crit rate, and it didn't work very well. So maybe I just need to give him a little bit of... Okay, so he's doing this stuff. So this is going to be a potential Leo... is this a Leo Feng Yen thing, or is this like a Leo Escher thing? Huh. Let's go this, and let's go Leo. He only has one speed lead right now, so we're probably gonna have to... Okay, so he's just gonna give me the slow stuff, or he's gonna do this. That's fine. Okay, so we have potential for resets. We also have Leo. Again, this is where Wedget kind of annoys me. But whenever they pick a Cassandra at the end like that, you basically know it's a Nim Nim Will, and they're going to just try to snipe something out. So we're not gonna let him. Okay, perfect. He probably boosts Cigar to reset Changpeng, is my guess, is what he's going to do. We need to kill the sustain here. Okay, he didn't do it, which is really strange. We really, really, really need to get rid of the sustain. Oh, missed armor break on it. That's too bad. Just try to dot it up. Man, I wish I'd procced right there. I think he may have heals though. Yeah, he does. Sad. He doesn't throw third skill probably because he's glanced, but maybe he did. Okay, that was weird. I don't think he should have done that. That was kind of a waste. I'm just gonna push this so that it, I'd really like to have buffs up before it freezes. And he may try to freeze this turn anyway though. And then does he boost? Does he third boost here? Okay. I would love a... I just do not want to get frozen. So we get more... Oh, we didn't get glancing on this. That's actually unfortunate, but luckily we are like a little bit ahead, and that strip was actually pretty good for us. Okay. Basically, if... Oh, no. I really don't want to get frozen. The cycling's quite good. Second skill onto this, maybe? Okay, he didn't do it. Crazy. Rock, yes. No. Push. Push. Glances. Okay, super good here. Very, very good here. Okay, we only got one cooldown on... let's actually just take this guy out. Okay, nice. Yeah, it's just like a Leo sustain kind of a setup. The reason I had to do that is because I couldn't have outsped him. Like the issue is that the typical way this team is built uses like a fast Escher to speed contest the really fast people, but you don't get to do that with Wedget. You have to pivot. Like, it's hard to explain it until you see the situation, but... Okay. Ooh, these guys. The Chandra thing after SWC is kind of wild. Okay, we're gonna bring the Barbara to threaten the quote-unquote first turn. If he keeps going more first turn, we can go... Actually, I think we still have to go Wedget here. Wedget ban speed lead, maybe? Is this gonna be another speed lead? If it is another speed lead, I think we just ban Sean. It's not. That's fancy. So do we just go wedge it then, right? And then we ban this. Because if he gives us wedge it, we just go first. If he doesn't, we have a lot of threat. Okay, so he decided to give us the speed. So we are going to have to skill 2 into that. And then we're hopefully going to pop Sean. Like Sean hopefully just dies. That will be the goal anyway. Okay, so that was unfortunate. So we're just gonna do this so we don't get reset. We're just gonna have to deal with the fact that Sean's gonna be annoying. Okay, so he procs. So we do have anti-crit, but it's not gonna matter too much. Like, I think we're fine. We have 2 threats left. If he procs his turn, it would be so sad. And then he has, oh yeah, he got rid of Wedget, I forgot, yeah. He kills this, or tries at least. No, never mind. No, he did not. Oh, I have to hit this, that's whatever, no one cares. Man, that's really annoying. Luckily, we have this guy to just waste these hits. Sweet. Good, no proc. That's very, very good. So this is kind of a tanky Sean, actually. He needs to keep stunning this, because otherwise we're going to third skill. Oh, dude! Stop it. Luckily, we can strip this turn with this thing. Actually, no, we can't. I want to get double resets on this. Nice. Barbara's so good. Oh man. If you're out there not using Barbara, you need to be rethinking. You need to rethink your life, because Barbara's so good. Like, the problem is everyone wants to build her as like a 300 speed unit, 320 speed unit that still does that, and you can't. You just can't do it. But you can run her as a 270 speed unit that just destroys people. Think about it. She's basically Masha, except she has a strip. Okay, so this is gonna be a... Let's just go wedge it early. And then we're probably gonna go Leo. I expect this is gonna be a tableau, because this is a guy playing ACOG's comp. So we're probably going to go either Josephine or Antares as our last picks. I'm probably going Leo Antares. If this is a tableau, we're going Leo Antares. 100%. Okay, so he went spicy instead. That's fine. So we kind of need an immunity. Did I even draft an immunity? I don't think I did. So that's fine. We're gonna probably ban that. Okay, so this is not even that bad, right? So he's just going for pure damage, I guess, which is a little strange, but it's fine. And do we go with a strip? Do we go with this? Now let's do this. So we have double accelerators. So he has to fear. I think he's gonna give us wedge it though. Honestly, the way this is set up, I think he brought this to anti-heal wedge it. Because right now it's looking pretty much like I can ban Sekhmet. Like, it would have to be a Swift Nikki, and then potentially even a Swift Doman. Okay, so he does want speed, so we're gonna go here and see if he bans Wedge It. Okay, so we're fine here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna reset both of these, and then we're gonna kill this with a, we're gonna kill Vanessa with an S2 from Barbara. And then we're gonna S3 one of these other ones. Okay, so oh, it's a pretty fast Vanessa actually. So that's really nice that the Jemire isn't fast enough. Oh, we actually got the cooldown time. Oh my. We actually got the cooldown time on Vanessa. So we're going to go for both of them, actually. Because I'll be able to kill this. And even if he brings this thing is swift for sure. So he can't even violent proc. Ooh, that was nice. Hopefully we got a reset on this. And then it doesn't proc. The cool thing is that even if this thing goes off at this point, we just kill it and get our turn back. He can karma though, I guess, but it's like whatever. He brings it back, that's nice. So he's gonna reset it with Jemire now. We have skills back though this turn, so. Oh, actually I feel like that was reset, that's crazy. Does he go Chung Pung or does he go Barbara? Barbara is the actual damage threat, but I feel like we're just gonna kill this either way. Oh, never mind. We kind of got screwed. Let's push this back. We really need to kill that though. But the reason I'm doing what I'm doing is because I want to cleanse this. Because I want this thing to not be able to heal that. This thing, so unfortunately he has 2 lives now. Okay, so he karma'd it, that's fine. Keep pushing it back. Oh, and that's GG. That was cool though. It was a really tanky Doman. So let's see. So what did we learn from that? What we continue to learn from this is that Barbara is absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So we're roughly 1,000 rank above his previous best finish. And so far this does not seem terribly difficult. Like obviously we're having some misplays and we gotta learn stuff, but the team is working. Okay, so this is gonna be a bit of a team here. So he has 1 speed lead. So this is gonna be a okay. Do I care? Do I care? I think we ban that. Does he? Because right now, this isn't scary. Even if he has to Leo here for me to care. And if he, okay, so he did Leo, nice. Do we care though? Do I just ban Leo or do I ban Vivid Shell? Or do I pick Lucifer? Can I Lucifer him and then ban this? I don't know if this works actually. Does the Leo boost me enough that I get to go? I don't know. This is crazy. We got weird stuff going on is what we're doing. We're in uncharted territory. I probably should just ban the Leo though, actually. Okay, so we are gonna get to reset everybody, which is gonna be kind of nice. Does this push? Yeah. Push, maybe? Please? Not quite there, sad. Well, it depends how this stuff is reset. If it violent procs. If this isn't reset, then we're kind of boned. Okay, we're a little bit boned. Jeez. Missing the reset's so rough. Okay, so he just gets to kill somebody, right? Uh-oh. Does he kill Chung Pong? Okay. He gets to switch Fortune one of these guys. I think I messed up. I think I did. All right, GG. I should have just banned the... Honestly, I think bringing the Lucifer was the incorrect part. Like, it was a cool attempt, but it didn't do exactly what it wanted to do. Although, to be fair, it would have won if I had... Here, let's just bring Leo Lucy. Just to be that guy. And we're going to ban PeecHzZ, for sure. Or do we ban PeecHzZ? Do I care? Hold on. Let's see if we're faster with a speed in it. Okay, we're not. Crit rate, speed, def, crit rate. Let's go crit rate. I don't know if we're gonna have enough to be able to kill the PeecHzZ. That's the problem. Oh, come on. That's unfortunate. He doesn't have a way to stun us though, which is really nice. I guess he can land asleep. If he lands asleep here, so he can do it with PeecHzZ, I'm gonna be very upset. I'm trying weird stuff. I didn't even rune this, so it's kind of like... That's weird. Does he kill me with this? Hold on. Oh, he got the sleep here. My mistake. If I procced out, he's obviously going to have a bad day. Man, this is a cool team. Again, I keep trying weird Lucifer stuff, or sorry, weird Leo stuff, because I never really do it. And I'm kind of curious if it works. Okay, so this is actually kind of good for us, though. There's that stun again. Luckily, we have a little bit of sustain here. Man, triple immunity is kind of rough. But that's also why I messed up, right? Like, that's a big reason why this isn't working the way I hoped it would. Of course, he's also just proccing like a crazy person. Not gonna lie. All right, well, anyway, so that's a word to not mess with your core comp in the middle of a match. All right, let's go back to actually drafting what we're supposed to be drafting. Because we could have beat the Leo Bird, or we could have beat the Leo Viva, I think. Like, it's not perfect, but I think we could have done it. Okay, first pick Cigar. Kind of implies mid speed. Usually they're not super fast. Is this gonna be more? Is there more Leo Viva? Is Leo Viva just taking over the entire everything? Oh no, not so much. Let's go early Barbara because it looks like a speed threat, and I want him to see the Leo. Or I want to see the Leo because Leo's a pretty good as a counter pick to this, and in this case because he doesn't have a speed. Okay, so let's go wedge it now, and we just ban this because I think he's going to cede speed to us and probably ban Maxi because we have two units that look like they could be swift. Honestly, instead of Barbara, I should be picking like Wind Robo more here and have an actual Swift unit. Yeah, okay, so he did exactly what I thought he was going to do, which is he bans the biggest threat and gives us speed, even though one of our speed units isn't really speed. So what we're going to have to do here is kill Vivachel to get some of the sustain out. Well, actually, it'll depend what Chung Pung resets. Well, it's going to depend on the Chung Pung. Wasn't a particularly... Okay, and he... Okay, let's try to track the resets. So we got the reset here. I do just want to go here, though. And here we're just going for attack bar, basically. Like, basically take away part of his sustain. We keep pushing these guys. We have ATB control. Let's just keep her from ever getting to do anything, preferably. Push this. Unfortunate. Let's actually push this instead, just so... Well. But I think I think we get to wedge it next turn, right? I don't remember. That's a good choice. I don't think he has skill 3. He's glance, so it won't matter too much. Okay, so we do get the wedge it. Nice. Man, that's unfortunate. Let's do it again. Send him on back. The turn cycling is good. Just keep this guy back. We can deal with him last, basically. Let's go Camilla. So maybe she gets, she probably goes for, okay, well, GG. Not super clean, but we drug it out. Yeah, the season, it's gotten a little weird. I don't know if it's a C3 thing or if it's a this season thing, but there's a lot of strange picks going on. So we might actually go Robo this time. I want to see like a Verd here. Because I'm pretty sure this was Violent, not Swift. But I could be mistaken about that. I should have been paying better attention. But he doesn't have a speed lead yet. Okay, so he just does that. That's fine. So we're actually not going to bring Heigang. We're going to do this, and we're going to do this. Because I believe he's going to give us Heigang here. The only downside is Wind Robo is going to go first into the fire to the Verd. Okay, so, but honestly, in some ways it doesn't matter. Actually, this was off will, right? Cigar was off will. So we can actually just S3 into the Cigar. Actually, he may not have will at all. He may have 0 will, because I'm pretty sure Cigar was off will. Okay, the Verd's on will. Okay. Oh, well, that's really something, isn't it? That's not good. Does he strip? He should strip Maxi here. Unironically strip. Okay, he biffed it, which is super good for me. Because one of the main thing we're going to be looking for here is getting enough damage. I need this thing to be dead, and I don't even care if this dies, actually. Let's try pushing. Oh, we did. Nice. Can we push again? Oh, we did. Oh, my. That was pretty lucky. I think it would have been fine anyway, though. I think with the Robo hit that was about to come up, we probably would have been okay. But maybe not. I mean, that's how it always is, right? Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. This guy is the one we were... Wait, which one was this? Was this Leo Viva guy? It is Leo Viva guy. Okay. So we're going to ban, okay, we're gonna let Panda into the game this time. We're gonna do this, we're gonna ban, we're 100% banning Viva or Leo. If it's Leo, we're banning Leo. And we're just gonna have to deal with the fact that we're gonna have to have a Tianlang. We'll just have to deal with the Tianlang. Okay, so he leaves his Hey Gang, which is actually probably one of our best cases. Because theoretically, okay, Panda can do weird stuff, okay? That's the first rule of Panda Club, is Panda does weird stuff. So it's potential he desyncs us in a way where we don't get to do what we want to do. And that'll be sad. And also this is off will, so at least this will be tuned no matter what, or should be. Okay, well. Does he boost or even, I don't think he's gonna boost. Okay, so he didn't. So we actually are gonna get to do, are you kidding me right now? We need a, oh my gosh. Even with it, we didn't get a proc, right? So it's like, so we're just doing buff block. Actually, hold on, this is nice. So we got really bad RNG in one way, and then we got really great RNG in another way. And then he can bring it back and reset, I guess. Or skill 2, yeah. So he's just gonna try to kill us, I guess. Which is kind of nice, I suppose. That's unfortunate. We didn't even get the strip. I don't think the strip, it didn't demand it from the glance, so. Okay, he's gonna go, he gets this reset, right? Try to get the slow, we didn't get the slow. Hopefully he doesn't have healing magic, because if we can push this with both of these guys, then we are golden. Nice. Oh, look at this guy. Yeah, so we stuck to our guns on that one, and then we actually won, which is pretty nice. I'm glad that we nailed it correctly on that one, because that is a really annoying team. Like, so much immunity. It's just like really garbage LD5s plus the Leo Viva combo is pretty rough. Like, it's just very, I don't know, they're high effectiveness, right? And that's honestly, that's kind of what you're looking for in an LD5, but at the same time, like, it's really rough fighting against it. Okay, this is it the same person? It's like, I guess this is like new-ish. Okay, so at least he's not going to be going, at least he's not going to be going slow, right? Like, there's no way he drafts Leo into this. So is this a tableau kind of a setup? Okay, so it's probably not. Let's do this. Okay, so he is letting us attempt to strip him with Chung Pong is what's going to happen. And then potentially a sack with more. But I mean, like, it's still, like, we have a lot of buffs is like one of the nice things. Can we... So I'm just going to do that. Okay. So we get a full attack bar off this. Okay. And then he's going to reset, but it's fine. The main thing is that this dies either way because we just kill it. Perfect. We push. Okay, I forgot, that got reset, my mistake. We still have this Barbara that's gonna be, okay, he has fast link. Oof, speedy. Oh, maybe he's gonna get us. I'm actually a little sad about that. We do get a little bit of a heal here though. We need to get this off horse. Okay, this dies though, but are we fine here? Man, we are getting a little screwed here, I think. Yeah, because we're not on violence, so we can't proc. But we can go here and maybe try to kill him through it. Oh no! That's so unfortunate. The stuns are just wild right now. GG. I think we should have won that. To be fair, I think the main thing is that I had to hit the... Well, he got really good stuns, though. I think that was mostly a despair diff. But it's hard to say. That was pretty close either way, so pretty good fight. But I'm pretty sure that was despair diff. Like, because we had 3 buffs, and he stripped, like, all of them. Okay. So kind of fast, but kind of not. So depending on what he drafts, this isn't even that scary. Because like we can go wedge it and then we can go Barbara again. Like this is a pretty, I think this is the kind of core. We're probably gonna ban William. And he probably bans, does he ban? Okay, so the core thing that's about to happen here is that he left his Hey Gang with Volantis in the game and all of our juice. Like he actually banned the wrong thing. The one thing that sucks is that since we're not on Will on Barbara, we can get kind of owned. But luckily that's not going to be a problem. Okay, we got no cooldowns on Volantis, but again, doesn't matter. I don't know if we got resets on this or not, so I'm just gonna not risk it. Like I want to have Chunk Pung Strip available if this guy procs or had cooldowns. He didn't have cooldowns, which is super nice. Go for the stun here, didn't get it. Doesn't matter. Pretty normal, kill. And then the same go. Okay, GG. Oh man, we're getting, I mean, we're not at G1 yet, but we're getting pretty close. This is a pretty good run. I'm trying to think of how much we gained. We gained, again, I'll check. I don't know how much we gained. I should have written it down or something. We're still going though. We got some more. Good old Hey. Oh, he took our widget. No. Okay, so how do we race that? We probably have to go like Wind Robo. Okay, so this is the accelerator. So he's going for some kind of Cleave setup. We go here and we go here. So he's going Cleave. Okay, so he's so we just boost this. So he gets to cleave us potentially, or we can do this. I'm going to assume he cannot kill us with a single cocky. He might be able to, but I don't think he can. I don't think a single cocky cleave is going to be enough. That's my thesis, and I'm sticking to it. Even with double wind, I don't think it's enough, especially because we get a heal right after this. And that cocky didn't hit for anything anyway. Like, I'm going to S3 into these things. Okay, yep. Okay, it's on Violent. Does he get the Robo? He should actually want Chung Pong, I think. I really needed this to die. See, that's so annoying. Dude, you can't do that. Like, he violented every single turn. Again, this is just like, this is a Summoner's War. GG. Like again, if he hadn't if he hadn't violented the first turn on Cocky, we would have killed it. Or rather, we would have had Robo. If he hadn't violented the second time on Cocky, we wouldn't have gotten a kill there. If he hadn't violented twice on Oliver? Is it twice on Oliver? Anyway, summonerswar.txt, thegame.avi. Okay, this is like whatever. We can we actually go Cassandra here? I don't think we need to though. Let's actually go Barbara, even though he's showing Feng Yan. Because I can kill Feng Yan, assuming I have like, you know, I have a last pick to deal with Feng Yan. I don't have to deal with it. Okay, so he is potentially banning Heigang. And then this is going to be like a Miles, probably. So that we either have to ban our speed or... I feel like this is going to be a Miles, right? We could also pick Miles, though. Okay, so he's just going... So we're just banning this. We're banning Robo. And do we go Escher to get extra heals? Yeah, I think we go Escher, actually. And then we ban this. So this is the CC. So we'll let Feng Yan do Feng Yan things, and he's going to have a lot of turn cycling. That's going to be the main thing here. But I feel like with we have a little bit of healing with Escher. And like if Barbara even gets to go, we're going to have a really good time. And if we can kill like... Basically, all four of these are susceptible to Chung Pong, so he has to decide if he wants to kill Barbara or go for the Chung Pong, and I feel like he'll probably go for the Chung Pong, but maybe not. We'll see. I don't think Feng Yan, without a proc, kills someone on turn 1 anyway, though. Like, even with defense buff, I don't think he does. He might go Barbara, though, actually. He might. Okay, so he does that. That's, like, fine. A little bit of a boost. Goes Barbara, right? I don't know if he goes Barbara. It's scary. Okay, dude. Everyone does this. This is literally just how my day is, apparently. So we 100% have to kill the Raccoon if possible. Okay, perfect. And then we kill this guy. Because I think despite how annoying this is, I think we can deal with the Feng Yan. So a lot's going to depend. Does he proc out this turn? Can you believe it? I can. Luckily, he is armor broken, so we have that at least. Okay, goes for... I'm actually going to do this just to... Okay, we didn't get it. Okay, we got the cooldown time. That's nice. So he doesn't have healing right now. I really would love a stun. Can we get a stun? Are you kidding me right now? Jeez, stun, please. Okay, if he gets heal, as long as he doesn't proc after the heal, so we can strip it, we're fine. Because I have skill 3 next turn. Okay. I mean, we still get to go, though. We still will get to go. And hopefully we have enough accuracy to strip off of this guy. Strip with this guy, rather. We didn't. Oh my gosh. I think we're done, actually. That was incredible. Thank you, Heigang. Very cool. At least he maybe doesn't kill this turn. Okay, he didn't. He's currently resetting his RNG. See, I like how we never get a stun. Like, no matter what we do, we don't get stuns. Incredible. Just wild. Luckily, we do get to reset here, so hopefully... I mean, we still have a tiny... Okay, tiny possibility, but it's not big, right? No, it's not good at all. This guy's very lucky. If Hagang had stripped that heal, the regen, like we would have just won. But instead, people are just wilding out. The sacking is real. Everything in procs though. That's how it is. Whew. But I feel like our draft was good that game. Like, I mean, he proc to not like unhorse the Barbara turn 1, so we lost a unit because of sacking reasons, pretty much. Oh, so this will be interesting because we actually don't have very many good fire units. How fast is this? Is this? No, that's not real. That's not even a unit. Okay, we don't care. So this is so he has to ban Chungpong or this thing dies, but he has to ban these two or Douglas dies. So both of these will kill Douglas. Like, we have 3 answers to Douglas and 1 answer to this, so this is the ban, most likely. I don't think anything here is going to be particularly scary. Chungpong answers most of his team, though, is the thing. So we're going to ban this thing, because this is the worst, right? Like, even Barbara could potentially kill Diana. But we, as I said, we have 3 answers. Yeah, so he banned Chungpong because it answers most of his team. We might be okay, though. We might be okay. A lot's going to depend on exactly how good old Lucifer does. Or like if we get a lucky despair stun, for instance, on Diana, that would also be pretty nice. Let's go here. I shouldn't have even done that, technically. I actually kind of want to proc right here. Oh, GG. So this is actually kind of good because so I'm gonna save my so the buff block's really good here. That's what I wanted the proc for, actually. It's because it stops the shield and also stops... let's try to see if we can kill her. We didn't get it. It's too bad. So she's going to cleanse. But she can't... Okay, yeah, I was going to say she can cleanse. Let's actually try to stun this. Anti-heal. Nice. Yeah, he's going to try to kill Maxi. Maxi, oh, so it's Despair, which is actually very good for us. Notice we actually did manage to stun, or we managed to crit this thing, which is super nice. So he has that, that's fine. Nice. This thing's back up, perfect. I didn't want to do that, but I kind of had to. Okay, so he gets to put totem down, it's fine. We're not going to get an armor break out of that, unfortunately. Luckily, we have S2 for armor break on Barbara. I think he should have went Barbara this turn. Yeah. GG. The Lucifer is still really fun. I'm a big fan of this Lucifer. He just does a lot of cool, fun stuff. It's like, what a neat unit. Why aren't there more neat units come to us? Like, okay, so he's going speed, that's fine. Pretty normal kind of stuff. Let's actually bring Wedget. I feel like, I still think Escher's so much better than Wedget in the kind of core comp that this team is. So if it's a Swift Moor, we have issues. Potential issues. Do I ban Barbara here? Or do I bring Barbara and then... I feel like Barbara is actually correct here. Ban the Sekhmet. If it's Swift Moor, we have issues. If it's not Swift Moor, we're having probably an okay time. Other than the fact that Barbara can get messed up. I feel like he actually bans either Maxi or Chungpong. Okay, so he decided to race us. So this is going to be the situation where he might skip using, depending how much faster he is than us, he may skip using more and just let Cigar reset somebody. Because I feel like he's not going to spin here. Okay, yeah, exactly. So he's going to reset Chungpong or Maxi. Except that he forgot about that whole thing, so he actually messed up. Like, that's annoying. I was actually praying for a proc right there, because he's gonna have this, and so we're dead. Yeah. Maybe I should have just reset. Okay, of course. I mean, that's what happens. If you just violent every turn also, that's pretty good. But I'm really annoyed that, once again, Heigang has let us down. Like, if he had stripped Shizuka, literally the only thing over there I cared about was Shizuka. If he had stripped that, like, we could have dealt with Oliver, and it would have been fine. But instead, it was not fine, because he didn't strip Shizuka. So, a tragedy. Okay, so this is pretty normal kind of stuff. We're gonna bring Barbara into this because he's not necessarily going fast. I do like showing off Barbara as a potential speed unit. He's also, with Miles in play, he's not gonna pick Leo. So Barbara is really safe with her. Okay, I was wrong. I'm dumb, and that's just how it is in the video game. So I just bring Lucifer now and ban like more. Huh. Yeah, we're just gonna ban this, right? And then we're gonna bring Robo. Yeah, pretty typical. We're gonna ban this because this can be a that can be a Leo trap. They've been getting more popular recently. That could be a Leo trap version of that unit. Barbara is gonna have to kill Raccoon, but I think that's gonna be, everything else dies to our double wind. He pushes Barbara probably, is my guess, like just cause that's how he is. And we're actually faster, so it is a swift, okay, so he just gets it, because that's just how the game is, I guess. Okay, so that's kind of fine. It's not great. Can you stop it? I swear, the double first turn proc, why? Let's see, let's go, I really need to get some damage in on Raccoon, but, didn't get it, that's fine. Like, what? Again, why? Why is this real? Why is this the least or most annoying and non-real thing? Like, it's just like every unit on his team has procced, like every turn. Can I get a proc actually? I mean, we still have Chungpong Wind Robo, and he took out the. Stop! Just stop it! Just stop! And then he stuns Wind with Miles. Like, what is happening? Like, it's incredible to me that this is real. I actually deserve a proc, which, bro. Okay. Sometimes it's just better RNG. Maybe I should have banned Leo anyway. No, I don't think that would have been good. I think that was the correct ban, and I just got RNG to death, I think is what happened there. Because the issue we came up with, I mean, the issue there was, again, it was just incredible procs, right? Just like the best procs that you can get. I will say, though, that having Barbara off will, because the runes are bad, is like probably one of the most annoying things. That's just like how it is, I guess. I don't really like it, but I mean, I do that too sometimes though. So I can't complain that much, really, but I feel like we're going to go Wind Robo here as our last pick, and I might ban Wedget to make Wind Robo work. It depends how much fire or any he puts in this. Okay, so he didn't really, so he's got double speed lead, triple speed lead, my mistake. So we can't go Wind Robo here. We actually need something to deal with this, so we're going to pick it. So we're going to ban this. We're going to bring Barbara. He'll think it's a second Swift, but the main thing is we want and need to leave Douglas in the game, in my opinion, and therefore we need Barbara in the game. Okay, so we will theoretically get to go first because we have speed lead Escher, and then we're going to just cleave him. That's what I hope. It is possible that Miles goes first though, but I think we win this. I think we win this. Okay, so he did go first. Who's he going to do? Probably Chungpong or Maxi. Okay, he biffs it. That's perfect. Thank you. We actually got some RNG on our side this time. Perfect. Once again, perfect. This will be the reset. Hopefully it doesn't wake up Dougie. It did. It doesn't matter. I mean, this is just cleanup now. Like Miles can still do it, but we have a really good game ahead of us. Oh, that was it. That was actually all of our wings. So we almost made it a little bit higher. We kind of started hovering. We got up to 1638 for a minute, and then we had a pretty bad string, a couple RNG matches. But I mean, we're still. Let's see. I believe we're 1,000 ranks higher than his best finish right now. I personally think this is G1 quality, or is a potential G1. I do think there's room. Okay, so let's recap. So I think that this can probably get G1. Lucifer may not be as good as I wanted. I think maybe I should potentially unrune Lucifer for Barbara. And also, I really feel like I wasn't using Wedget very much. So there may be some room for pivoting off of Wedget. Like, I still feel like Escher is just better than Wedget in this comp. Because if you're picking Wedget, you probably want to go more defensive in general. It's just you can't race people, right, that are too fast. So, and also I didn't use Miles even one time. So that might have been another thing, is against certain fast teams, I probably should have been drafting something like a Wedget Miles Rerune, like the typical like Sacker team, and then just brought along like Maxi or like Fing Yan or something. I actually didn't use Fing Yan very much either, and I didn't use Josephine either. So those two, maybe not so much. So yeah, potential things to deal with is maybe get rid of Lucifer for a better Barbara, because I feel like Barbara in the situations where she was good was like insanely good, and Lucifer was just for fun. Fing Yan, as I said, didn't get used that much, but maybe I was trying to draft the core comp, so maybe not pivoting as much would have been better. Escher obviously would have been better than Wedget. The issue is that right now his runes are not fast enough. As an example, this 322 Escher is actually perfectly tuned to a 271 Hey Gang. So like he could go 340 Escher, but then I have to go 10 speed faster on both of these, and that's literally not possible. That's the reason I'm not using, and also a 322 Escher doesn't really outspeed, you know, like the reason you would go a fast Escher would be if you were trying to, like, say straight up 24 speed outspeed a Sekhmet, for instance. That would be one thing to do, right? But yeah, also I should have used, there was at least one match where a a double Nim Cassandra would have been like really good, and I didn't even think about it at the time. So that's where we are. Hopefully he enjoys this team and he spends some time learning to play it. If not, well, there's always a next time, I guess, maybe. I doubt I'm going to be going back to anyone's account like super soon. but obviously like there's some room to like do like minor modifications maybe, like, or answer questions. Anyway, thanks everybody for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this guest viewer Rerune and RTA video, and hopefully it was at least slightly educational, because yeah, that's the goal. All right, anyway, thanks everybody, and see you in the next one.